there you are. You disappeared last night without a word. Didn't answer my calls. I gave you up for dead.
I didn't know you cared.
How could you say that? Of course I care. My dry cleaning has to be picked up. I have to change the schedule on my mani-pedi. And then I need that itinerary on my trip to the Amalfi Coast with Quinn.
And where is he, madame? How come you're breakfasting alone and not with your beloved son? So your son's simply too busy to breakfast with you. Maybe there's nothing in it for him. Maybe he doesn't need anything from you this particular morning.
Oh, I get it. You're upset because I had dinner with him and I didn't invite you.
I'm upset because you're blind to how he really is.
Gus, we have had this discussion about the issues of jealousy.
I'm not jealous of your son.
Oh, of course you are. And it makes perfect sense. I mean, he's incredibly handsome, he's charismatic, he's intensely masculine, while you're...
And I'm what?
You're, you. Well, I mean, you have to find some kind of acceptance. Now, we're not all dealt the same hand. Quinn, like Achilles, has been blessed as a man among men, and you have been blessed with other valuable gifts.
Such as?
Well, such as, you're very good at service. Although, lately, you have been slipping.
Really?
Well, I can't count on you the way I did. And my analysis of the situation is that you have an obsession with Quinn, and it's affected your work, and now you need to find a hobby, something you can do in your spare time.
I have one.
Really?
I'm a vigilante.
Well, you still have that dry sense of humor. You, a vigilante? I mean, can you imagine you intimidating anyone?
Yeah, just imagine.
I'm not family, so you can't tell me anything. Anything at all. No, I understand. Thank you.
Well, your shirt, I think it's going to survive. You were on the phone?
Yeah. Nothing important? Certainly nothing as important as you.
I
miss you, girl.
I can tell.
Oh, it's probably room service wanting the tray.
Surprise.
If you'll excuse us for a few moments, we'll go and get dressed.
Rumpled sheets, unfinished romantic breakfast in bed. My.
I should take you home, madame. This must be upsetting for you.
What? Because my adult son is entertaining a woman? I'm not a prude. I mean, I'm not surprised if he had no women in his life. I'd be quite surprised. He's so handsome and charming.
What I mean, madame, is she's not just some woman. If he wants her to meet you, she must be important to him, so he's not going to have time for you anymore. I, on the other hand, have plenty of time for you. You don't have to worry about me abandoning you.
Well, Quinn is not going to do that to me either. Once I make friends with Miss Walker, we'll be closer than ever.
In all the time I've worked for you, I've never known you become friends with a woman who's been involved with a man in your family. You've despised them all, just as you'll despise her.
That is absolutely not true.
2 words. Carly Manning.
Oh.
Last woman you found in his bed.
Don't remind me.
Lawrence was your nephew. Quinn's your son. You do the math.
We don't know if this Taylor woman is bad for Quinn.
Don't you owe it to Quinn to find out about her? Don't you want to do for Quinn what you weren't able to do for Lawrence?
Oh, you're back.
Yes, we're back.
Yeah. Taylor?
Yes.
I have to say something. I am so pleased to meet someone who makes my son so happy. You know, sometimes Quinn's manners can be atrocious, so you must be very important for him to be such a gentleman.
My mother's manners are always impeccable. Moral's another story.
He loves teasing me. But I think we're going to be very good friends.
Oh, well, it is a pleasure to meet you, too. Mrs. Alamain.
Oh, darling, call me Vivian.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think this calls for some champagne?
Oh, champagne. It's a little early, don't you think?
No, when it comes to champagne, we just pretend we're in Australia or wherever it's 5 o'clock.
Sounds like a grand idea. Russ, why don't you call room service, mate?
Are you a comedian? It's Gus.
Oh, right. It's too bad.
So, tell me, where did you two meet? When? How? When's the wedding?
Wait.
Okay, wait.
Gus, put the phone down. I have a better idea than just champagne. Champagne and lunch. We'll have a long lunch and get to know each other.
Just the three of us, right?
Well, of course, Gus has errands to run. Allô? We have things to do. Let's go.
Coming, madame.
See you later, darlings.
Oh, wow. Okay, first of all, I didn't know you had a mother.
Oh, really? Did you think that I was hatched from somewhere?
Okay, I didn't know that you were in contact. And secondly, wow, again, she, sure is something.
Well, she seems to think the same of you. And of course, so do I.